Welcome back to the Unprofessional second show of our series, Sky High 2, the second one. This is our second session in our tabletop RPG that we're playing. We're gonna give a quick recap of what happened last time, and then we're really just gonna jump in. If you weren't here the first time, we're doing the Fate Core system, and it's all based around superheroes like Sky High and stuff. We're gonna intro the characters again, so let's go through everyone.
Who's
Tommy.
Oh, it's me? I gotta go first? Hello, I'm Tommy, but my character's name is Leon, and his superhero name is Streamer. And he can see phone screens without like being right in front of them. He can spy on people and their electronic devices.
I'll go next. I'm Abby. My character's name is Bowie, and he has the power of claymation, which means he can make his arms and legs are manipulative like clay, and he can like make them into big fists and stuff. Yeah.
Guess I'll go next. My name is Leo. My character's name is Michael or Mike, and his powers, he could fold any pieces of paper into like origami, and he could control them, control the figures with his mind. And his superhero name is Paperboy.
Hello, my name's Alessandro. My character's name is Beck. His superhero name is Silk Road, and his power is that he can basically order anything off Amazon.
Very nice. So previously on Sky High 2, we found it was the first day of class at the what was the name of at the Electro Private Institution for the Gifted. Our four main characters showed up, and they had a big old meeting with the principal, a big old presentation, and then they were taken down by their teacher, Mr. Trent, to the actual campus of Superhero High, where this giant cavern is carved out with this campus inside of it. It's huge. It's amazing looking. It's awesome. They got cloned for the looks of the Electro Institute for the Gifted, so that the outside world does not know what's going on here. And then they solved a little intro mystery just to test out their powers and stuff on a train or in a train station. And that was the end of their first day. And now we continue. Okay, so let me scroll down. Wow, I had a long thing. Okay, so it's been a few weeks, probably about a month or a little over a month since you guys have first started the new school year. And you've settled in a little bit more now. You've gotten into the daily routine. You go through your classes. You've started actually learning a lot about really what it means to have powers and how to use them and stuff. Honestly, the first few months of Superhero High is a lot of philosophical stuff, like good and bad, right decisions, wrong decisions. It's pretty boring for freshmen, unfortunately, as it be. But you have gotten to play around with your powers a little more. You've gotten to learn a little more about how to use them, and just train with them a little bit more, which has been fun. So, but all last week, you've been only hearing about one thing through announcements and posters everywhere. You have been hearing about Founders Day, the Founders Day Festival that occurs in the middle of October on October 17th. Or maybe it should be on October 20th, since that's when we're doing the show. It's October 17th. It don't matter. And you've heard that it is a day of celebrating the Starbright twins, who, as you recall, they founded the Superhero High. Didn't name it after themselves for some reason. Don't know why. It's like it was an afterthought or something. But on Founders Day, there's a huge festival all across campus with many events that go on. There's games, there's power demonstrations, there's rides, and at the end you've only heard that there's a big surprise event at the end that you don't know what it is. No one seems to talk about it. And to start off, you guys are already at school, and you're in Mr. Trent's homeroom class. And he's all like, "Well, guys, happy Founders Day. I'm sure you guys are excited to experience your first Founders Day. I remember back on mine when I was here a while ago. It's awesome. It's truly wild, some of the stuff that people do here. But today you guys are free to roam around campus as you please. You know, there's stuff going on everywhere. Here's a schedule of some events that are going on today. And he hands you a pamphlet. It's got some events. It says, I'll put it in the chat, some stuff. It says there's an Allegor showing. For those of you who remember, the Allegor is the thing in the Aquatic Center that he told you to check out at some point. There's some Allegor showings. There's a like a Midway, a game alley.
It's like
and
a
then
Disneyland.
There's a bunch of stuff. There's an obstacle course, a whole bunch of stuff, generic stuff that I'm sure you can think of. But he's just so you guys know, just to be back. You know, we got me, as it says at the bottom. The final event starts at around 1:30 here. So just meet me outside of the big arena, the main arena on the east side of campus at 1:30. But besides that, go out, have some fun. It's Founders Day, guys. And he lets you all. Oh yeah,
Mr.
Leon.
Trent. So, do we have to go anywhere? Can we just stay here?
No, you can't stay here. Go out with your friends. Come on, it's time to. You guys have been working so hard. I know the first couple weeks are boring, but this is a way for you guys to learn about more of the campus and stuff like that. Okay. You guys are free to go. So have fun. Have fun at Founders Day. And he opens up the door for you guys out of the classroom, and you guys are free to shuffle out as you please. So where do you guys want to go first? What do you guys want to do?
Allegor showing.
Well, since the Allegor is like the only thing that's very specific, I want to.
I'm really curious about the Allegor showing, so
I want to
Whatever.
see what makes it
Let's go.
different from an alligator.
Okay, you guys head over to the Aquatic Center, and there happens to be a show, their first show of the day, starting pretty soon. You see a huge crowd of people lined up to get into the center.
Are these all just students?
Yeah, there's a lot of students. I guess there's a big crowd of students. I guess it's not that big. I guess only like 200 people go to this school in general. So there's a large crowd compared to the four of you guys.
So what? Everyone goes to the Allegor showing?
yeah.
That means the Midway's gonna be open. We can.
What
go.
if we turned around? I mean, I'm not really one for people.
But I wanted to see the Allegor.
Well, unless you have a way to get us in there without waiting in line. Can Daddy's money buy that?
What if we asked?
What?
Let's just ask them to move.
Huh?
How about we all wait here while you go do that?
Well, sure then. I'll show you guys what the power of a positive attitude can do. And he walks on over to the first person at the back of the crowd.
You walk over to the first person at the back of the crowd. What do you say to him?
A little tap tap on the shoulder. Excuse me.
He turns around and looks at you. He's smiling. He's like, hey.
Could you please move? Me and my friends want to see the Allegor, and there's just a very large crowd.
He looks confused and slightly annoyed. Like, what? But yeah, we're all here to see the Allegor, buddy. That's why we're all in line here.
Oh, it's a line. Can I go in front of you? I've never seen an Allegor before.
Alessandro, do a let's see, probably, I think, what are the roles? I think there's empathy. I think you're trying to persuade him of some kind.
Empathy.
I don't know. Well, what role do you think you should be doing for this?
I think rapport.
Rapport, you're right. It'd probably be rapport. Do a rapport roll.
Haha, the stat I have. I got -1 plus 3, so 2. That is
That is fair.
yeah.
He's like, hey, buddy, if you want to stand in line with me, that's fine. We got a group of people here. That's fine. But I can't let you go in front of me.
Okay. And he walks back, like shoulders slumped, really defeated.
So how did it go?
Well, we could wait in line, but they wouldn't.
I mean, the midway is definitely going to be like wide open. I mean,
what was the third thing?
obstacle course.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Yeah, what is that? Like, it's going to be like inflatables, maybe. I would hope so.
Well, you would think with it being a superhero school, it'd be a little bit more. Maybe they'll kick the crap out of us. Maybe it'll be like paintball guns lined up on the wall. Maybe some.
I've never gotten the crap kicked out of me before.
Maybe they'll have
That
some
could be
laser
fun.
tag.
You have
so where do you
few
guys
life
wanna go?
experiences. I want to go to the midway. Come on,
Uh,
guys. Let's go to the
you know,
midway.
If it's let's try the midway.
Let's
I'm
try
thinking
it.
midway.
I'm feeling midway as well.
We'll loop back around to the Allegor once the midway starts being crowded.
Yeah.
Like you got to go where the crowds aren't.
Maybe your dad can ship us a giant ladder and we can climb over.
I see your
wait.
strategy. I get it now.
Ooh. Wait,
We're
I have
gonna
a question
make-
about the Allegor showing stuff.
Uh-huh.
Is it in it like a tank outside, or are people waiting to get inside?
They're waiting to get into the Aquatic Center, but on your pamphlet it says there are multiple shows throughout the day. So
Okay, well then my plan won't work. So
you
never
think you're
mind.
sneaking in to the?
I was thinking of growing my legs really long and seeing if I could see the Allegor.
I understand the strategy you all have for going to the midway. If we make
you-
the midway the coolest place on campus, then everyone will want to go there instead of the Allegor show. I get it.
Yeah.
Do any of us
Yeah.
know what the Allegor is?
No, and that's why I want to see it.
Just wanted.
I don't know. Anytime I go to it, there's just people in front of it. Like,
Must be pretty sick. Let's go check out the midway. Let's go.
You guys start walking to the midway, and it looks like a carnival. It looks like a fair. You have a lot of ordinary games. You have some that seem, it seems like some people are using their powers at some of them. And it seems like there's kind of a smaller crowd, since the big crowd's at the Allegor show, a smaller crowd compared to 4 people of a size.
How long is the Allegor show?
How long is the Allegor show?
Yeah, like when should we check back in?
About an hour long.
Jeez, that's long.
is it like hourly shows? Is it like for?
Yeah, pretty much.
What?
It must be.
But there's a small group of people. There's a small group of people gathered around one specific game. But overall, there are people spread around.
Do they have
and
the clown
there's very
game?
generic games for the most part.
Do they have the clown game where all the clowns are up and then you have to throw the balls and knock them over?
Yeah, they got that game.
Do they have the game
they-
with the squirt guns where you like squirt and it goes up and it goes ding ding ding?
They have the game with the squirt gun, but
Yeah,
there's
skee
one
ball.
guy there who you've seen before, and he has water powers, and he's just winning every single time.
Do they have the like ladder games where you have to balance?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
crawl up
they
the
have
ladder.
almost
The
any game
trick-
you
Do
can
they-
imagine.
Do they have the game where you like throw the balls into the little holes so your horse could like?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
they
what I
got-
was thinking.
They
Do
got
they have the
that
one with
game
the
too.
blocks where you have to knock them down, and sometimes it's milk jugs?
And
Yeah, they
all
got
of
that
them
game
are
too.
rigged.
Do they got claw machines?
No, they don't have claw machines actually. It's wild.
How about skee ball?
Yeah, they got skee ball.
They got. Is there like an arcade section with like normal arcade games?
No, this just more
And
midway
what's skee
game.
ball doing here?
Everyone loves skee ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have any
Is it-
gambling? Like any legitimate forms of just plain gambling? Like, do they have a bingo house or anything?
No, they don't have a bingo
I'm
house.
Do
imagining
they have
like
blackjack?
No roulette.
I'm imagining a high school carnival. What are you guys imagining?
Do they got the
Let's
game
see.
where you knock over the cans?
Yeah, you asked that already.
Do they have
I
the-
want to go to the booth where all the people are gathered around.
Yeah, what's the
Yeah.
popular
What's-
one? Is it
what's
skee
going on
ball?
in the middle of?
Okay, you walk up
Is it
to
whack-a-mole?
to the booth that has a solid number, like 20 people gathered around it. And you hear a voice, step right up. No one
Ooh, carnival
has been
barkers.
bold enough to be able to beat this game yet. Who could be the first? Who wants to be the first? All you have to do is drop this metal ball right here into this hole. It's as simple as that, people. As simple as that. So who wants to be our next contestant? The winner, of course, gets our rare Inviso orb. Smash this baby on the ground and you can be invisible for a full minute.
Mm,
Can we not get the orb and instead get one of those teddy bears? Just asking.
We have teddy bears if you want them. Of course, I'll give you a teddy bear, not waste my precious
guys, huddle up.
Oh,
okay.
we're huddled.
Yeah, we're huddled.
Yeah.
Gotta get that orb.
How do you recommend getting the orb? With
I
the
could
ball is
stretch
probably
my-
bigger than the hole.
I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I could stretch my arm and drop it right in the hole.
But what I'm telling you, that's how these games work. The ball's bigger than the hole. It doesn't
What
go.
if we
It's
just
impossible.
bought a slightly smaller ball and
What if
swapped
we
it
just
out?
made the hole bigger?
What if
Hear
we
you
just?
guys talking. This ball, I guarantee you, it fits through this hole, and you can walk
Can
right
you
up to this
put
hole and
it-
drop it in.
Can you put the ball through the hole
Can we
for
get
us
visual
to show
evidence?
us? Yeah, can we get visual evidence?
Yeah, he walks up and drops it right in, and it goes in.
We
He wins
technically
the
got the
orb.
ball in the hole. We asked him to get the ball.
Mm.
Now he wins the Inviso orb. Now we can't win it.
Let it be known.
He ponders in his mind whether or not you deserve the orb after getting it in that way.
Can we
and-
roll? Can we roll for like a charisma? Alessandro,
Yeah,
roll
roll-
charisma. Get in there, champ.
Charisma.
Okay.
Someone can roll a rapport to see how much he likes you guys.
I'll do it because my rapport is +3, and I think I have the highest.
Yeah, I don't have report on my skill list.
Good luck, champ. Have fun with your orb.
Wait, let me see if I have rapport. I do, but
I'm gonna
it's
try to
only
convince
two.
people to play skee ball.
I will use my rapport, my charming personality. I got a +4.
Ooh,
Plus 4.
That's great.
is it?
It is great.
Good enough.
Literally. He looks at you, Alessandro, up and down, and is like, I gotta say, that was pretty sneaky of you kids. I can't believe no one else has thought of this before.
We are
Me
geniuses.
neither.
Thank you.
But I guess you beat me fair and square. Here you go, rich looking boy. Have this orb.
My name tag. Thank you.
You're still wearing the name tag after a month?
It's like those freshmen who wear
the lanyards all
lanyard.
the time.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. He doesn't have the sticky one anymore. It's basically like a freshman lanyard with his little name on it.
with the
Mhm.
orientation name tag in it.
Well, that
Basically.
was easier said than done. Maybe it's your charming good looks. Maybe it's the 20 I saw you slipping. But I guess we have the orb now.
It's a joke. I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know. Wait, what was going to be difficult about getting the ball in the hole? Was he going to punch us? Was he going to punch children?
Guess you'll never know.
I'm sure it would literally just be we need to get a high enough
Hey,
number
sir.
roll.
Hey, sir. I have a question for you.
Yeah?
What was the twist? What was
The
the
twist?
twist?
Oh,
Was it-
you're saying you'd like to go double or nothing on this.
know what?
Oh.
No.
I guess I'm saying I want to
What's
go
the double? Wait,
or
whoa, whoa,
nothing.
whoa,
Wait, are we getting another?
Orbs.
Double.
We don't
I
have
have
your
a,
door.
It's not
I
your
have a
orb.
second orb right here.
Sweeten the
You don't wanna
pot,
do that.
sir.
It's not-
Throw in a teddy bear.
I'll throw in this teddy bear also.
my
Hell
invisible
yeah.
orb.
Here.
It's
Would you
our
like to try and
invisible
drop it in?
orb. Yes, absolutely. Can I please see the orb?
Of course. Oh wait, you were asking Alessandro.
Oh wait, what are we? No.
Oh, the marble. You
The
want
marble. The
Here, have the
marble.
marble. All you have to do is drop it in.
I walk over
Mhm.
to the hole
Yeah.
and I try to drop it in. I put my hand
Um,
over.
Do I guess probably athletics.
Fuck yeah!
Ooh.
Wait, let me pull up my sheet. Yes, baby. Let me roll those dice. That is a +5.
+5.
Superb.
Superb.
The ball drops down and it rolls around the rim for a second, and then all of a sudden just flips off to the side.
What did I tell you? It's rigged.
Oh, sad days there. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to take back my crystal orb now. Thank you very
Smash
much.
the orb!
That's
Beck, smash the orb!
Smash it. We gotta get
Smash.
out of here.
And he smashes it down.
You smash it down, and now you're invisible for a full minute. The rest of you are not invisible. Well, that was a pretty interesting move.
I scramble for the marble on the ground.
Okay. You do another athletics check against his to see who grabs the marble first.
I have +4.
+4.
So-
You grab the marble right out from under his hand.
What are you gonna do with the marble?
I want to put it in the hole. I want to
Wait,
like
since
put
I'm
my hand
invisible-
directly above the.
Oh,
Can I help Abby?
Yeah.
Or
What are you gonna?
can
What are
Beck
you gonna
help
do to
Bowie?
help?
Right as Bowie throws the ball, I want to like press down on it with all my weight to just shove it in the hole.
Yeah. You can help. So
I'll roll athletics.
Abby, do athletics and add +1 to it. Alessandro, do you have the athletic skill at all?
I have +1 to athletics.
You have +1, so add +2 to your roll, Abby.
Okay, so that's +1, +4, +1. That is 6.
6 versus.
Come on.
You drop the ball and it literally floats right above the hole. But Alessandro's hand comes and he tries to push it down.
So this bastard has magnet powers.
But
told you, there's always a
he's
stupid
trying to
power
push
stick.
it down, and you just barely sink it into the hole. And you see him kind of like, as if he's slightly tired from that. He's like, well,
Old man, give me that teddy bear.
Uh,
I don't see why I should, but it's the name of the game. These
We
us
got it in
carnival
the
folk
hole.
here.
We got it in the hole.
Got it in
Thank
the
you,
hole.
wait, so now we have an invisible orb again? Because we
Well,
got an
he
invisible
hands-
orb plus a pet bear.
He hands Bowie the teddy bear.
What about our invisible orb? We got
Do
a
you-
second orb.
Okay, you're still. He gives you the Inviso orb also.
I got the
you,
orb.
sir.
I have the orb now.
Probably Bowie has the orb. It's whoever takes it. I don't know.
Leon, do you want the orb? I am only in it for the teddy bear.
Yeah, you know, I love the idea of being invisible. I will take it.
Okay, you take it. Alessandro's invisibility slowly fades away, and now he is visible again.
So,
yeah.
is this like
This was great.
what kind of
guys.
invisibility is this? Like, is it just like he becomes fully visible all at once, or is it like is he buck naked for a quick second until like his clothes reappear because of like hairs?
I'll leave it up to your imagination. What?
Okay.
Alessandro, what do you think happens to you?
I think everything but his undies for like a second. Is
Everything
invisible.
but so fully clothed, just no underwear?
No, the opposite. No clothes, just underwear.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what underwear are you wearing today?
He's wearing like pristine white boxers.
Boxers.
But like on the back, on the back it says "Daddy's little boy."
Okay, well,
Well, I'm glad we learned that.
we'll keep that in mind.
Well,
He tells it, please
Ignore
just
that.
go away. You guys have ruined this game enough. And the crowd
Somebody
just
was
kind of
cheating.
disperses
I forgot there was
a
a
bit.
crowd.
It's been, we'll say it's been about an hour. Well, no, it's been about a half hour, but you can time jump to whatever you want if you guys want
It's
to go
my
back.
first time cheating.
Well, it's been about half an hour, so if you guys want to go to the Allegor show, now's the time. There's probably no line, and we can
Yeah,
just
let's
stand
check
there
it
and
out.
wait.
Yeah, the midway is slowly starting to fill up. So
We did
Let's
it.
go.
We made it more popular.
Yeah, by causing a scene.
Exactly.
What better way of making people show up than causing
Um, as you walk through the crowd of the midway, actually you hear whispers of, "Hey, where's the guy with the tidy whities that say Daddy's little boy on it?" I heard there was a nerd with that on his underwear.
Beck starts blushing, but he does not say anything.
Like blushing out of like, ooh, people are talking about me, or like embarrassment.
That's for
Does he
whatever you guys want to
Does he
decide.
understand the connotations of having underwear that say "Daddy's little boy" on them?
Let it be known that while we were at the midway and while this was happening, I saw someone standing with their phone like this,
Mhm.
and I found out they had recorded the whole thing. So, uh-oh. They saw Daddy's little boy right there. Watch out for that, gang. Coming soon to a TikTok near you.
Is there no specific?
Nice.
Specific
I've not
social media
shared this
to the
information
school?
with the group, though.
Mhm. Yeah.
This is just for me.
No, I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep
No
that in
one in the
mind.
group has said anything
That in
about
mind.
what they saw.
Yeah, of course we haven't. We don't want to embarrass you anymore.
Okay, so you start walking to the Aquatic Center. And there is significantly less of a line there right now. You see some people flowing out from the last show, and they're letting people into the next show. So you guys are able to hop in line if you want to get in.
Let's hop in line.
All right.
Do it.
Let's see the Allegor.
You walk into the Aquatic Center, and I don't know if you guys have been here before. You probably haven't gotten a chance to explore it all that well, though. If you have, it has a lot of water-based rooms. It has a pool. It's got some like waterfall rooms, which are pretty cool. Some rooms with just like various aquatic creatures, fish and such like that.
What is the point of this place?
The point of it is you got to ask someone what the point of the place is.
I would assume for heroes with water abilities.
Well, what's up with all the sea life? How many people can understand fish thoughts?
How many people have water ability? Like,
Maybe some of these fish are students. We didn't ask.
Okay. can we
Hello,
go
sir.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm a first year, a freshman. How are you? He's talking to like a sturgeon.
The surgeon just keeps swimming.
There's our answer.
People are so rude.
You keep walking and you go through these the doors, and above it says Allegor above it. So you're pretty sure it's the room that the Allegor is in. And it's like this big arena. It's very SeaWorld-esque, you know. There's bleachers along the side. There is a huge body of water in the middle. Not just like a big tank
So
for a
not-
whale, but
not-
a very
SeaWorld-
big room.
Not SeaWorld-esque because
Not
they have-
SeaWorld-esque. And
Oh.
you see people taking a seat all over. And do you guys go and take a seat as well? Can sit in the splash
Yes.
zone if you
Front
want.
row splash zone
Hey,
seats.
I do
let's
not want the splash
not
zone.
sit in the splash zone.
But
No,
the
let's
splash
not.
zone.
No, I
I
don't want to get splashed.
Yeah,
And you
but I
know-
got my
I've never
phone
been
in
splashed
my
by an
pocket, and I don't
alligator.
want to lose another phone.
We don't want Michael to get all his paper wet.
Exactly.
I brought spare
Michael.
paper.
Why don't
I'll
you
order us.
order yourself a Slicker and go sit in the front row?
Okay.
We don't have to
Anyone
sit
wants
with you.
to join me? And he pulls out his
None of
phone and
us want
starts
to join you.
ordering.
You order. Do a roll for a resource roll.
Da-da-da. +1.
Your order comes in, and a drone flies over. It flies over the hall of people, and they're like, where's this drone coming from? And it drops a box, or it drops a poncho right on top of you. But for some reason, it has just a few holes in it. But overall, it's still a poncho.
Better than nothing.
And when I say holes, I mean not the holes that are already in a poncho to be put on,
I was thinking the exact same thing. It was like,
in case someone was thinking that. Yeah. Is it working for people? I saw in the Twitch chat that some people.
I can see
That
it
it's-
on the app.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's
I'm-
talking about the app. Never mind. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure people can see.
I'm
but
on
it's
the
probably
browser
working.
version.
So yeah, you sit down, and there's quite a few other people. You probably got 50 to 100 people in here at this show, and a few minutes pass, and the lights dim on the audience, and you see spotlights show up, and they're circling all over the water. You know, it's very, very presentation. And then you hear this loud horn come from above you, and you start seeing ripples in the water. It's pretty dark beneath the water, so you can't actually see much in there at the moment. But then all of a sudden, from the ceiling, a very large boulder just starts falling. Gets released from the ceiling and falls down towards the pool. And out of nowhere, a very giant spear-like tentacle comes out and shatters the rock midair. And it splashes into the water. A man comes out of, there's kind of a little dock over to the side. A man comes out from there, and he
Is
starts
that-
to glide.
Is that Mr. Trent?
I was gonna say I thought it was just me.
Oh
Is that-
my god.
Is that?
Is this why he's been trying to get us to go see the Allegor all this time?
This is where he always is instead of teaching us?
You guys actually do. It is Mr. Trent. You see him, and it is Mr. Trent there. And he glides across the water, you know,
Is
as
this
if
what his
it's
power is?
as if
No
it's
wonder he
see.
never uses it in class.
as if it's like, you know, as if he's walking on water. I don't know. He's gliding across
As if
water.
he's ice skating, but it's water.
As if he's ice skating on water. Yeah, exactly.
Like the Mario Galaxy power up.
As he's gliding across the water, you see this giant bulge in the water behind him, just growing in size. It's getting bigger, and then out of the water jumps this massive creature. That is, you see its head pop out of the water, and it is the size of a house. It
The
is.
head is?
Yeah, the head is huge.
I no longer want to be at the Allegor show.
You see it has multiple sets of eyes on it. It has like a couple spines going down its head, as if it's a middle schooler with a mohawk.
Is it? You never know with this place.
That's actually his son. Little known fact.
You guys
it
laughed at
opens
Beck
its
for
mouth,
talking to the stranger.
and you see its teeth. It has two super large fangs attached in its mouth, along with a bunch of razor sharp teeth all around its mouth. And it goes to actually chomp on Mr. Trent, but he quickly dashes out of the way, and
It is his son.
the Allegor dives back into the water. You see its body, peaking and going down as well. And it has to be the size of a football field, if not larger, this thing's body, like in length. It is just huge. And you see multiple of those tentacles, those spear sharp tentacles, attached to its body as it's going down. And it dives back under the water, and Mr. Trent dashes over to the platform, and it raises up as the light shines down on him. He says, "Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to another Founders Day performance of our beloved Allegor. This creature is truly something amazing. Its body spans close to 2 football fields. It has dozens of deadly tentacles and a set of fangs with a corrosive liquid that produce a corrosive liquid that can eat through almost anything. No worries, our tank here is completely Allegor safe. There's a invisible force field all around this place, put up by our security people that keeps it in check. So don't worry about that. This is totally safe. So just sit back and enjoy this wonderful creature. That's one of a kind. We don't know of anything else like it in the world. It was actually brought here by the Starbright twins. When they first founded this school, they had it. No one knows where they got it or where it came from, but please enjoy the rest of the show, guys. And the rest of the show is just astonishing. You see this thing in action. They bring out this massive like 10-foot thick slab of metal, and it melts it down into liquid. And it's fast, it's accurate, it's very incredible.
Can I just point out this is a terrible thing to have on the grounds of a school?
Yeah, I'm terrified and upset.
We go to
How-
class with this thing every day.
How were we able not to see this like the entire time?
They
Beck
keep it
is
in the
notice-
ceiling.
Beck is noticeably sad because the force field has dashed his hopes of being splashed in the splash zone.
I was just thinking, well, how's there a splash zone if there-
Well, the water kind of
Don't try to argue around this.
You're right.
Why does only the water not?
You're right.
That's just a
so the
ploy
show
to
continues.
sell. It's just a ploy to sell more ponchos.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
dad probably set it up.
And yeah, so the
Beck
rest of the
is
show
not
goes,
sitting
and
with us.
then it ends. You hear, "Thank you for coming, everyone. Please exit out of the same doors you came in, and please enjoy the rest of Founders Day." And the lights come back up.
Bowie gets up and wants to leave immediately. He did not have a good time. Straight up.
Can I
did
just
not
say-
expect-
I'm not usually impressed by the stuff that goes on here, but yeah, that was a lot to take in. A little bit overwhelming. Maybe the most impressive thing on the whole campus.
They didn't even
Explicitly
show us a
upsetting.
photo.
Guys. Beck runs up the steps. Did you see me? I was
Oh,
right
we
there in the
saw
front.
Yeah.
Didn't get splashed.
Yeah, it was Easy to see you were only one in the splash zone.
I see a door that leads into the show area. I get a little bit curious. You guys see that
Okay.
door, right?
Is it sneaking time?
I think we should not
time?
sneak. Not sneak.
Oh.
I think we should not do this. I think we should leave this building right now.
Do you want
Guys, there's an obstacle course. You remember the
Bowie,
obstacle course?
Aren't
We
you
can meet
supposed
the
to be the
alligator.
cool one of the group?
Is that what I'm supposed to be? I thought I was the glue that held us together, or the only one with fighting powers. I thought that was my assigned role.
You can be whatever you want, but I see that door and I see this Invisa orb. And I'm thinking
And
we can
I
send Beck
see-
right in.
And I just saw the show that we just witnessed, and I want to leave.
So what are you guys doing? Is someone going in with the Aviso orb?
Does anyone see
Indeed.
Trent?
That was
No,
Trent?
Mr. Trent is nowhere to
Beck just now realizes that was their that was their
you
teacher.
realize that?
Mr. Trent is nowhere to be found.
Mm. Before we sneak in entirely, maybe we could look for Mr. Trent.
And see if
He's
we can-
somewhere.
You saw
go
him
out
after,
the lobby.
after the
Maybe
show
he's
ended.
in
You
the
saw him
lobby.
go into a separate door somewhere else.
Maybe he's in the lobby.
Okay, we don't have to sneak into the alligator tank, but at least let's go mess around with Mr. Trent. Is that more our speed?
I don't know if that was Mr. Trent, guys.
That was Mr.
Wasn't
Trent.
was-
Beck,
He
you
wasn't
are.
wearing the same
He looked
clothes.
at I am Mr. Trent.
Beck, you are. Actually, I take it back. You are the glue that holds us together. But goddamn, that
So-
was fucking
Cute.
Mr. Trent.
Can I say, okay, so we've been in class long enough. You know how I can see my TV from home, even though it's really far away?
Mhm.
Ken?
Yeah.
We've been in class long enough. Well, this is out of character. I'm talking to Johnny.
Yeah.
Do it in
So-
the chat like the rest of us.
Have you guys been using the chat?
I have.
Wait.
Everyone can
Yeah.
see the chat. It pops up on the Zooms or on
I've
the
been
Twitch
mess-
stream
I've-
too.
No, on the Zoom. It's not at Tommy, just finish your point.
So all I want to say is we've been in class long enough with Mr. Trent that I can see his laptop at any point. Like I'm used to it. Once I get familiar enough with the screen, I can see it. Can I try to see his screen? See if that gives us any idea of where he is?
Yeah, you could do a
Maybe
notice roll.
yeah, maybe he has a schedule pulled up. Let me see. I gotta find the thingy. What kind of roll? Notice? Yeah, okay. +1 +4.
+4. You get the sense that his laptop isn't open right now.
Wow, that's really helpful.
Yeah, sorry.
We're gonna find this guy because I'm starting to think he's avoiding us. Probably not, but I'm still
Why would he
interested.
avoid us? Aren't we his favorite students?
It's more metaphorical.
Oh.
Maybe if we find this mystery man, we can ask him about the alligator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mystery man. No, it's Mr. Trent.
It's-
That's been decided.
I don't know. I didn't get a good look at his face.
This is why we have to go backstage to prove it that's Mr. Trent.
What if I? Ooh, okay. So there is like a security guard standing nearby, though, right? Like this, just not a security guard, but like event staff.
Yeah.
Can we go bother the event staff?
Sure, if you want.
Wasn't there Mr. Trent came out from somewhere onto the water, right?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
somewhere in here because
Yeah.
there's another show scheduled in 15 minutes.
Yeah, isn't like
Is
an
there
45-minute
any
show.
door on the other side of the like
Of like
Tank
the
or, like-
tank.
Yeah.
Like that you would have to cross the tank to get to, or if you just
Well,
walk
he has
around the
water
tank?
powers. I don't know what the deal is. Like, is there
Yeah,
anywhere
there was a
obvious?
door. There was a door. He got off the dock, and there was like a door that he went into. That it looks to be in the same area as where the door is that Tommy's talking about. Like they're not the same door, but they look to lead to the same area.
So you're telling me we have to enter the tank to find Mr. Trent?
No.
No.
It's on the same dock, though. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
You said they lead to the same area.
They
And
lead-
So it's like you got one.
There's
second.
one door that the crowd, that the event staff can access outside the tank. That looks like it leads to the same room as the door in the tank.
And that's the door where Mr. Trent might be.
Yeah.
Well, why not go there? Are we gonna die if we go in there?
I don't know.
Well, I know you don't know. What do you guys think?
Bowie is still apprehensive about this whole thing.
Beck just wants to find out who that guy was.
I'm
You guys seem so
their choice.
on it.
Okay. I'm going in. This
You have-
Founders Day nonsense really hasn't gotten us very far. I don't
You're
even
just
think.
walking over to the door?
Well, where is the staff standing next to it? Could I walk by
Yeah.
without?
You would probably need to do a stealth of some
Stealth.
kind.
Well, let me think about that really hard. Do I want to do stealth? Uh. Back.
Yeah.
Can you order a package as a distraction? Your unlimited wealth makes actual objects meaningless. So you might as well just crash one 20 feet away so they leave the door.
I guess I could do that.
Or
Whips
easier,
out-
I guess. Michael, you could just like make a little bird float by. I guess that might not be loud enough.
Is there any like emergency buttons nearby? Could we pull the fire? Like,
No, they're
well,
not.
that's not exactly stealth, is it?
no, but it would make them leave the building.
But it would also make Mr. Trent leave the building.
All right, you got me there.
I could
Thinking these
try.
through.
I don't know how to. I'm not good with a bird. I could do like a frog or something.
Okay.
Could you make a really big frog?
Make a really big frog that they think is attacking them.
This is the only biggest paper I have.
Do you have any like second sheets that you can glue to the first one or tape?
I
Can we
I
get
don't-
wait?
I only fold paper. I don't glue or tape paper together.
Beck.
Beck whips out his phone, and he puts in an order for an obscenely large piece of paper.
Do a resource roll.
+4.
+4.
So great.
A drone comes in and drops a big poster sheet of paper.
There you go. You're all set.
Oh, okay. This is a big
This
piece
is-
of paper. Let me get started. It should only be a few.
Wait. Could you fold an alligator and trick them into thinking the alligator has escaped?
I don't know that fold yet. It's I could try, but it's hard for me to
You could
fold. since
try.
I could see.
I think you gotta do a craft roll to use your ability, isn't that?
Yeah,
what
that-
we?
That's +4 for me. Let me
Yeah,
roll.
so do a roll.
I got +1 average, so 5.
Yes.
So +5. That is not good enough to know how to fold an alligator.
Okay.
All right. Fold your frog.
All right. Let me unfold this thing.
Yeah, you can fold a frog rather easily though.
Yeah.
Just
All
made an
right.
explosion
Now let's
inside.
fold. Oh, we got to fold here. Got to fold here. There.
You fold a frog. What do you do with the frog?
So, do we just okay? Where are the guards? We should put this down the hallway.
What do you do with your frog?
What do you mean?
Out of character, what are you doing with your frog?
I'm just holding it now until.
Okay, you're just holding it.
Yeah.
What do you guys do next?
Should we
Can we use the frog?
Yeah.
use the frog?
Can we use?
Still
the
think
frog
an
to distract
explosion
the
would be
guards?
better, but we can.
Yeah,
use the
what
frog, I
are you
guess.
doing? What are you making the frog do?
To distract the guards.
But how are you doing that?
Have it run up at them and like jump in their faces or
Yeah, just
something.
send it on its
And
way.
then make them
barreling
chase
towards them.
it. Like,
Like fools.
Okay.
Make them chase it out of the allegor area.
I know what you mean. So, okay. I connected to it.
Okay.
It's going towards the guards.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you do a provoke roll.
I
Yeah,
do.
that sounds right.
Or that makes sense. I don't have.
Yeah, I'll make
provoke,
you
but
roll through your. Yeah. So do a roll and add your provoke to it.
I don't have provoke or.
Well, then it's just +0.
All right. I got 0.
You got a 0.
well,
Your frog hops up and they don't seem phased by it. They're like, what is this frog doing here? But it doesn't look like they're gonna start chasing it at all.
all right, Beck.
Explosion time!
You know, I'm saving this Invisible Orb for something special. I'm not using it right away.
Can I at least invite the frog back?
Can
Well,
we?
can you?
How about? Can we just go up and ask the
I am
guards if we
controlling
can
the
go
gun.
in and say that
Could
we're
try
Mr.
that,
Trent's
yeah.
students? Okay, I go up and I'm like, "Hey, we're in Mr. Trent's homeroom and we have a quick question about Founders Day. Can we go back there?"
Mr. Trent?
You know, yeah, Mr.
Yeah,
Trent.
I guess, do
Unless
a...
you can answer my questions about Founders Day, and boy howdy, do I have a whole list. I have questions about the Starbright twins. I have questions about the Allegor. I have the questions about why today. Was today actually the day?
You can either
That's
do a
something I was
rapport or provoke to see if
Um,
you can make them let you through.
I'll do rapport. So that is +2.
+2, fair.
Can
they're
I
like,
can I try to annoy them more?
yeah, try to annoy them more. Do one more provoke roll.
Oh,
to
provoke.
really- yeah.
Okay. So that's also +2. Can I invite? Wait. Me and my friend Beck have a whole lot of questions about Founders Day. Beck, come over
Oh yeah,
here.
yeah. I had
Can you-
so many questions.
Yes. Go ahead. Start asking them. Can we combine?
They start
the
looking
vote?
more and more annoyed, and as Beck, I'm sure, rambles on about many questions.
He's asking questions like not even about Founders Day at this point.
They're like, okay, fine, just go back to see Mr. Trent for a second. That I don't even care.
Thank you so much.
So you guys walk back into.
I still think it would have
into,
been easier to crash a package.
Explosions.
It's just
Yeah.
like a locker area back there, and you
So
see
they don't
Mr.
have lockers.
You see Mr. Trent. He's in his wetsuit that he was just there, and now that you're a little closer to him, there actually you notice that he has a mole on his neck that the regular that your Mr. Trent does has or doesn't.
I
have.
told you guys.
He looks
Mr.
like,
Trent?
Can I? Yeah, I'm Mr. Trent.
Are there two Mr. Trent?
Well, yeah,
Oh
my
my
brother works
God.
here as well.
Are you fucking kidding
I
me?
told you all.
You're kidding me.
That's
Are you
not
playing
our
or something?
teacher.
Yeah, my brother, Mr. Trent, he's a teacher here. You guys his students?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
thought you were Mr. Trent.
Yeah, well, you guys really shouldn't be back here.
Well, we were gonna bug Mr. Trent because we're in his class.
Where the heck is Mr. Trent then?
Where is he?
I knew I was
Jesus.
right.
where is he? I can text him for you if you guys want to know.
I don't need to know that bad.
Yes,
Why did you guys
please.
even want to come in here?
guess you're
Something
paying
to do.
attention.
What were you gonna do? An obstacle course?
Well, Leon, you were the one who wanted to go push back into the Allegor tank.
No, I wasn't. That was a joke. I wasn't gonna do that. I
You
wouldn't
were
have done
Sounds
that.
pretty
totally gonna
serious.
do it. You
I
were gonna
wa-
turn
You
him
sounded
invisible.
serious.
I was
I
not
was
gonna
so
push
right
him
about
into the
Mr.
alley.
Trent.
Beck,
He's
shut
just
up.
going on about that.
Beck, we know.
Maybe
you're
we
right.
should push him in the Allegor tank.
Hey, Mr. Trent, can we push Beck in the Allegor tank?
What? No, no, you cannot.
Well, at least
You
okay.
guys really should get going. It's
Wait, answer one question first.
yeah.
So you have water powers. We still don't know what Mr. Trent's powers are.
Does he have fire powers?
What is
Are you-
it?
That's not my place to tell you guys. I'm
What
sorry.
You
What
guys
do you-
suck so much.
Are you guys like
Beck,
twins?
Beck,
Okay,
Beck,
guys.
Beck,
You need to.
Beck,
you
bribe
need to-
him. Give him a 20.
You guys
That's
need
against my
to get out of
policy.
here now, guys.
Oh
I got
my
a show
God.
starting up soon.
You know, I didn't think someone could be more of a buzzkill than Mr. Trent, but here we are.
I wanted to ask the Allegor if it knew the Starfall twins.
Well, that
he
was a waste.
starts directing you guys out.
Wait, can you at least answer Beck's question?
What's Beck's question?
Does the Allegor know the Starfall twins?
What, you guys were just at the show. Yeah, I think so.
Well, I wanted to ask about the Starfall twins to the Allegor. I wanted to
I
ask.
don't
if
think the
friends.
Allegor will respond to you. It's
Does
a
the
giant
Allegor respond to
creature.
you?
Has anyone ever tried talking to the Allegor?
I don't know. I don't know. You guys really need to go
Exactly.
now, though.
Fine.
If I was right about Mr. Trent, I'm right about the Allegor.
He walks you back to the door, and you guys exit. Most of the arena is cleared out now. Can you guys all give me a notice roll?
Sure, that's ominous.
-1.
Plus
Plus three.
5.
I got +3.
0.
+5, +3. Tommy, you notice, as you're walking out, there out of like just the corner of your eye, you just kind of see a dark figure, just swimming in the water. Looks to be it looks humanoid, but like a small dark figure swimming in
Is
the water.
Mr. Trent, can I stay and look harder? Is Mr. Trent ushering us out as I speak?
He's ushering you guys out.
You see him, right? You see that? You're right in the water.
See what?
None of you guys? There's a person in there. There's someone swimming in the water.
As you point to it, it's gone now. It isn't there anymore.
Where is it? Anything there?
Never mind.
He walks you guys out and says, "Just go somewhere, somewhere else." And thanks for all the questions. And you're ushered out, and you are outside of the thing, of the Aquatic Center now.
Well, that was a waste. None of you guys saw the person in there.
No.
Person?
What are you even talking about?
I mean, there were the security guards.
Also, why did we all go along with this Mr. Trent twin thing? We know they cloned us when we came to the school.
But
Oh,
they're not
yeah.
like real
Uh-huh.
clones. They're just like hollow clone things.
Wait, what do you
Yeah,
mean
they
we send them to
definitely
school
cloned
instead of us?
all
They're
of
not
us.
hollow.
I thought, aren't they just mannequins, just versions of ourselves? I saw.
Oh my gosh.
We all went through the same experience.
Okay, so the time starts passing. You guys explore the rest of it, and then
Are there any food trucks?
Yeah, there's food. You get
Do
some.
we not
food.
go through one of the obstacle
Um,
courses?
But
Oh,
we're
we have to go
lost
back.
that privilege. We
we're
lost
sliding
that
through
privilege.
to the end here. So it gets to be closer to the around 1:30, where Mr. Trent told you to meet him outside the arena. So you guys head to the arena, and you see Mr. Trent Abby, do you have something you'd like to say? um,
Something started playing in the background and I thought it was one of you guys, but it was just a MASH episode I was watching earlier.
okay, you start walking to the arena. You see Mr. Trent standing outside. He waves you guys over to him. He says, "Hey guys,
Trent, we met your brother. Or
Oh,
clone.
you met Rich? Nice. He does a great job at the Allegor show.
His
It's
name
wild.
is Rich Trent.
Yeah.
That's weird.
So, your name's Leon Dunn.
Yeah, at least that's one
My name's
first name and
Bowie.
one. Yeah, let's just all say our names. At least I have one first name and one last name. But
My
that's
name's
Yeah,
Michael.
make
Okay,
two
okay,
first
guys.
names.
Let's not. So I'm glad you guys made it here. It's time for the final event. Actually,
Yes.
let's walk in together. He leads you in to the arena, and everyone's flooding in. You know, the whole campus is here, teachers and everyone. And he leads you through a side door that only you guys are going in. And he says, "Okay, guys, this is pretty big. So every year at the Founders Day Festival, one freshman class is chosen to participate in the final event.
Oh God.
As kind of the final. No worries, Bowie. It's not anything. You're not jumping into a volcano or anything.
an Allegor tank.
No.
That'd be very dangerous, Leon. As I know, my brother works with an Allegor.
Wait, are
And,
there multiple Allegors?
What? No.
Ignore that question. You referenced one instead
Oh.
of the
Oh, my bad.
implying
Uh,
more.
And you guys, your class has been specially chosen to participate in our final event here. And you know, the rest of your class is there. Jasper, Lewis, Roxy, and Amber are there with you guys as well. So the final event, I'll give you guys a quick rundown. But the final event's tradition here. I was in it my first freshman year. It was pretty awesome.
You had 2 freshman years?
What?
You said my first freshman. Implying that there was more than one.
So we call this game, we call it Civil Savior here at Superhero High. You guys will be in the arena and they'll split you off into groups of 4 because you know there's 8 people per class, so split you right in half there. And you guys will be trying to, there will be like a simulation out there, like from last time, from your first day of school when you guys were at the power facility. But and really it's up to you guys. Points are based off, there will be random dummies or virtual people in danger. It's up to you guys to save them. Whichever team saves the most people gets the most points or wins. So
What do we get for winning?
What are you winning? It's something special from.
Do we get a pizza party?
From the president here, but
Do we get a pizza party?
yeah, we'll give you guys a pizza party if you truly want a pizza party. But yeah, so we got your suits here already, your training suits. If you guys could put those on and then head out through the doors, and we'll get started with the final event there.
Let's
All
go.
Final event time.
I hope
So,
we get put on a team.
I feel like we will.
I think since all of our
Once again.
suits are the same color, it's
Yeah, all your suits are the same color, so you assume you'll be.
It's
put
a
on the same
mystery.
So you walk out into the stadium and it's roaring. There are people everywhere.
Bowie finger guns.
It's very Coliseum, like, you know, there's like a box in front where it looks like
Where
the president is sitting and all the
the
administration
president
is
will let
sitting.
us know if we live or die.
Yeah, pretty much. And so you see the president stand up, and the crowd goes silent, and you hear talking, and just like the first day of class, you just hear it in your head. You don't actually hear anything out loud, and you hear, "Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 100th anniversary of Founders Day, we have selected we have selected out of many freshman groups Mr. Trent's class to lead us in our game of civil savior here. And you hear the crowd go wild again because they're so excited. Participants, I'm sure Mr. Trent has prepped you on what to do, but you will be saving the citizens however you want to. Don't be afraid. We like action here. Don't be afraid to get a little rough with each other. You can't hurt each other. You're wearing your training suits, so no worries about that. But please, just have fun during this. That's what it's all about. And the winner will get, well, you'll see what the winner gets, provided you win. And the lights in the arena go down, and it's just the lights on the stage now, pretty much. And you see these virtual buildings start being constructed all around you, and yeah, you see some buildings being constructed. You see this like construction zone being constructed. There's a road and then a park, and I'm gonna have you guys do or we're gonna do this combat style. So I need y'all's notice abilities to decide the turn order, and I sent you the zones that there are for
So
this.
you just need the notice ability, or do you also need us to roll?
No,
plus
oh yeah,
notice.
no, it's just based off of. Oh no, you do roll. Yeah, roll, and tell me what you get, and then I'll put the turn order
I got 2.
in.
I got +3.
Okay.
So is this including with our if we have it as a
Yeah,
skill?
roll and then add your skill to it.
Okay, so mine's +1.
Okay, +1. Alessandro.
+1.
Okay, so we got so you guys, so I sent you the 4 zones over Facebook. If you guys see that,
Yeah, I saw.
audience,
Yep.
it's not important that you see the zones. It doesn't really matter in the end. But these buildings get constructed, and you guys are all starting. You are all on the road. All 8 of you are on the road right now, and you hear a loud horn, and it says "begin," and you hear a cry for help coming from the park. And Tommy, you are up first.
Well, I guess I'll head towards the park.
Yeah.
Can
Just a
I-
refresher on battles, you can move one zone and then do an action.
Okay,
So-
so I moved to the park.
You're in the park, and you see this this child hanging from a tree.
He's just hanging from a tree.
He's hanging from a tree, and his mother's terrified on the ground.
How tall of a tree?
It's probably 2 stories high,
Oh,
20 feet. So he would
That's a
be
long-
injured if he
It's a
fell.
tall tree.
So I know I can't get him, but I know there's a certain person with certain stretchy arms that could probably easily get him. Could I do can I like encourage him to stay strong and hold on? Can I do like a will roll or something?
Yeah, you could encourage him to stay on. That would probably be empathy.
Empathy?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
because I know I can't do anything myself, so I might as well use some empathy to keep him hanging
To
there.
keep him hanging there. Okay.
Yeah. +3.
+3. You can see like he grips on a little tight. Like he's feeling a little more confident now about
Hang on,
his grip.
champ. We'll be on our way.
After Tommy, see, I'm trying to do this quickly. It is where it's gonna be Amber's turn. Amber was the one with the glasses and the seeing ability. She's gonna move over. She's gonna move over to the construction zone and climb up to get a vantage point to be able to see everywhere, and that's gonna be her move. So next it is, let's see, Amber. Who rolled the plus? Did someone roll a +1?
I rolled a +2.
Oh, Abby, you roll. Okay, Abby, you are up. happen.
Okay, I'm gonna run over and I'm gonna use my stretchy abilities to stretch my legs so I can grab onto the kid.
Okay, you run over.
I want to argue that that's athletics.
Yeah, that's fine. Do athletics.
I got +4.
+4 to athletics. You reach up and you grab this kid. You slowly bring him down to the ground. And as you do that, you hear a ding, off in the distance.
Good job.
And yeah, so one of you guys, did one of you guys roll a +1?
Me and Leo.
Yeah, I
You
did.
guys both roll a
Both of us.
+1? Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll say Leo. Leo, you're up next.
What about the enemies?
Well, Amber went. The other ones rolled lower.
Oh, I forgot. Okay, it's not back and forth. Got it.
Yeah. So Leo, you're up. You don't see anyone in need of help in the immediate vicinity.
All right. Am I still on the road?
Yeah.
I go back to the park. I pull out a piece of paper and make a little paper swan to cheer up the boy for almost falling down the tree.
The boy who was crying. Okay, do a craft roll.
+1.
Plus what? You construct a fairly poor paper swan. It doesn't exactly get the boy to stop crying, at all. So next, Alessandro.
Beck runs over to the construction zone.
You run over to the construction zone, and yeah, you can do a notice check to see, or you could do notice to see what's around there if you see anyone in need of help.
Sure. Mediocre 0.
You look around and you see some people over by the buildings. You don't know if they're in need of help, but you see some people over there. Okay, so next it is Lewis's turn. Lewis is gonna run over. He's gonna call out, Amber, what do you see? Amber responds, there's some people in front of a building over there. Head towards the buildings, So he's going to dash all the way over to the buildings. And that's going to be the end of his turn. And then, let's see how many, there's 3 of them. Jasper goes next. And she's just going to stay. She's going to stay on the road. And then Roxy is the last one. And she's just going to head over to construction as well and end her turn there. So next it's Tommy's turn. And Tommy, you see some holograms form on the road.
On the road?
Yeah. Of people.
Do we know if they're in help, or they need help, or are they just there?
It looks like there's a bunch of cars going across the road right now, and they look like they are going to cross the road.
There's an old lady trying to cross the road?
Yeah, pretty much.
Huh, jeez.
And there are a bunch of cars going by, and she looks like she's ready to walk no matter what.
Well, I mean, that's easy enough. That's not really super heroic. That's more like, okay, well, I guess I just go into the road and ask her if she needs help crossing the street.
Do an athletics check to see if you can avoid cars.
Wait.
Coming across the
So
road.
she's on the other side of the road.
Yeah, she's on the other side of the road.
Oh boy, now you tell me. Okay, all right. Athletics check. This ain't looking so good. I'm not looking to get hit by a car today. 0. You know, it could be worse. I got a mediocre.
A 0. You run out into the road and a car does hit you.
Ow!
Luckily your suit, it just grazes you. It doesn't hit you head on, but
It just gives me a little swipe.
You do take either one physical Or you do take one physical damage or one physical stress.
All right. So be it. Ouchie.
Yeah. You can still talk to the old lady though. You make it across the road.
Well, is that next turn or can I do that now?
Oh no, I guess that'd be next turn. You're right.
Oh, I really walked into that one. I should have just let me have it.
Next it's Amber's turn. She's gonna look out to see what she can see. And she yells out to her team, guys, there's someone who looks like they're gonna fall off of the building over there. Someone's gotta go get him.
That's a lot more interesting than what we're dealing with.
It's my turn now.
Yeah, it's Abby's turn.
Is there a way that I could use my athletics to cross more than one zone?
Yes,
Or what
you
I have
can
to?
roll athletics to move more than one zone, depending on the roll. You can't do an action after that.
Yeah. But I mean, I could try and get over to the buildings.
You can try to get over to the building.
Okay, I'm gonna roll athletics to see if I can get over to the buildings.
Okay.
Let's see. Come on, baby. That is a 3.
3. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure you move one zone per roll, so you make it over to the buildings.
Now this is epic.
Leo, what do you do? The child is still crying.
I guess I also go to the buildings.
Okay. You
Yeah.
do you want to try to move all the way over to the buildings? You'll have to do an athletics roll.
Yeah, I just did that. I got +4.
+4. Yeah, you also move all the way over to the buildings. Just leaving that crying child there.
We already got the point, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's terrible. What are
He's
you
not
doing?
real.
Alessandro.
I'd like to move from construction to building. I'm assuming we all heard Amber yelling out.
Yeah, you can all hear Amber yelling out.
Not the smartest strategy.
Yeah,
I'd like to put in an order.
Okay, what are you putting in an order for?
A large trampoline.
Okay. Roll.
5.
5. From the sky comes a drone carrying a very large trampoline, and it drops it right next to you.
Can I move it towards the building where Amber said someone was about to fall from?
Not this turn.
Okay.
But next it's Lewis's turn, who's in the construction site, and he's gonna climb up the construction site, but he's just gonna fail, and he tries to climb up it, but it does not work at all.
I thought his power was bouncy.
Yeah.
You think
He just bounced.
So
notes.
next is Jasper's turn, who I believe was in the. Oh no, I didn't write down where Jasper was, guys.
Jasper or Rocky?
Jasper was in the road still, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think both of them were.
Jasper being in the road, she is going to run over to the old lady, put her arm out and be like, "Stop, miss. The traffic's still going." And you hear a ding.
I got hit by a car for that?
Couldn't you have just yelled across the road?
Yeah, I guess I could have.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on. Give me 1 sec. Okay. So yeah. As you hear that ding, you guys see a bunch more holograms pop up. There you see someone walking around in the construction site. You see some people back in the park. and yeah, and there's still the guy dangling off the roof there. So next it's Roxy's turn, who I believe went over to construction. Oh no, she.
Say she went over to construction.
We'll say
What's the harm?
I didn't have her either. I'm
hey,
sorry.
Twitch
guys.
chat. Do y'all remember?
They can just turn back
Put
time.
in the chat. Put in the chat if you remember.
We'll say Roxy was in construction because
follow
I
button
don't
if you
remember, and I apologize for that because I didn't write it down the first round.
I think she.
Oh, I feel like someone went over to the buildings. I don't know. It might have been her. We'll say she was by the buildings.
I know someone. I know someone
Yeah.
to the building.
Okay,
Someone
I'm gonna
dashed
remember
over
from
there.
now on, though, people. And we're running short on time, so we're gonna wrap this up soon, within 4 minutes. Roxy is going to, she's going to dexterously, because she can move very, very dexterously. She's going to kind of try to climb up the wall, all ninja-like and such. And that would use a that would just be athletics for her. She makes it part way up the wall, but does not make it all the way to the top just yet. So it's gonna go back to Tommy.
These guys suck more than we do. All right. So remind me, there are some people in the park.
Yeah, there's some people in the park.
Do I have any information about them? Like what?
Yeah, you can see. It looks like someone might be getting kind of mugged in the park.
Sounds like good old time for some good old fashioned physical violence. Okay, well, I'm gonna sprint over to the park, but get ready, gamers. This is where it gets serious. Time to whip out a stunt.
Oh my God!
Woo!
Expend that fate point.
I'm gonna use my I think we all learned something here today stunt, which allows me to give a big speech and use will, my will skill, kind of as a sort of mental attack. So I'm gonna go up to the person mugging him and go, hey man, I know like life hasn't dealt you a good card. I know there's no rest for the wicked, but let me tell you, this isn't right. Look at this old lady. Look at her. She's helpless. Pick on someone your own size. Hey, you know what? Come after me. Save her. Come on, champ. You think I'm afraid of you?
Do a roll. Whatever you said you replace your attack with.
+5.
Yeah, you destroy this guy mentally. He's like, yeah, you're right, man. I shouldn't be doing this. He runs away crying.
He didn't even come after me. I'm that good.
And you hear a ding in the distance.
Ding.
So next it's Amber.
What does she see? Amber, what do you see?
Amber yells down, hey Roxy, she's gonna do a roll. She doesn't actually see much.
Damn.
Unfortunately.
Sucks to suck.
Oh wait, no, never mind. She's got good notice. I forgot to add her notice skill.
Damn.
Into
Sucks
it.
that we suck.
Sucks that none of us put notice.
Hey, Roxy, that guy's falling soon. Just grab the. Just be ready when he starts falling to grab him as he's falling. Okay.
Is
so
Roxy
Abby, it's your
on the
turn now.
building?
Yeah, Roxy's halfway up the building.
That
Or
seems like a bad
So,
place to catch someone.
Would the building? I have a question. How tall is the building?
4 stories.
So can we only move 1 story up? Or how
Yeah,
far
I don't
is
know
it?
if
Like
you're.
2 stories?
I don't know if your arms would be able to stretch 4 stories high.
See, here's the thing, because my legs stretch 2 stories. So what if I stretched both my arms and my legs?
That's
You
fair.
moved to the
Go
trampoline
for it.
that
Do an
someone
athletics roll.
summoned.
That's true too.
Do you want me let me launch myself off the trampoline,
That's
just like a
better.
fucking slingshot. Yoing.
Do an
Could
athletics.
I use
check.
athletics
Roll.
for that?
Yeah. We'll say you have advantage, so I'm pretty sure you get +2 to whatever your roll is since you're using
Okay.
trampoline.
So I had 3 + 2, so that's 5.
+5. You boing up there. You jolt past Rocky, and she's like, "What? How did you?"
Flip her off.
And you grab the guy as you're going up and land safely on the building with him, and you hear another ding. And
3
yeah.
to 1.
It's best of 3, right?
Is it?
yeah,
First to
you
3?
hear cheering. You hear cheering in the crowd.
Yes.
As the lights start going all crazy and stuff. The buildings slowly start to fade. You land softly. It slowly brings you
It
down.
goes down, not
Yeah.
like boop, and I fall.
There's a trampoline there to catch your fall.
There is a trampoline.
Wait, is the trampoline now simulation?
No, I ordered that.
It's just everything's
One.
gone except for one fucking huge trampoline.
2 lonely maintenance men walk out and pick up the trampoline.
Yeah, and they walk out with it. And the crowd is cheering. You guys, the other team looks they're like, oh my god, how did we lose that? These people have crappy powers.
I didn't even use mine. I just made someone cry.
Beck gives the crowd one of these.
I tried to use mine, but like it just made someone more sad.
You guys hear in your head, congratulations.
Okay.
Congratulations. You guys are the winners of our 100th annual Founders Day Civil Savior competition here. For doing so, you will be rewarded with hold on.
Pizza party. Pizza party.
Pizza Party doesn't advance the story.
You will be rewarded with
movie night.
with the one of the ancient founders books from our library that holds great wisdom and knowledge.
Who would ever want to read a
Of the
stupid
school.
book about superheroes? Not me.
Well, then I'll take it
Bro.
home if you don't want it.
No,
You have enough.
It will
No.
be given to you
rich
later,
boy.
but
You could probably buy that.
thank you everyone for coming to our Founders Day.
Bowie
been a
goes
pleasure.
over and he wants to shake all of the other team's hands because he's a good sport, even though
We
he
go
takes
high
Roxy
five,
off.
say good
You
game.
gave Roxy the finger.
High five.
And yeah, with that, the crowd gets up and people start to file out. They're cheering. They're having a ball. And Mr. Trent comes out and greets all of you guys. You know, great job, guys. That was an incredible competition. You guys made me proud out there. And you guys can go change, and then we'll wrap things up. Just meet me outside the arena. And we'll wrap things up for today. Okay, guys.
How you feeling about a pizza party, Mr. Trent?
You guys deserve a pizza party. We'll get a pizza party going.
Oh yeah.
Half of the class is losers, so do we really deserve a pizza party?
We deserve
Beck.
nothing. It comes out in the watch.
Can I invoke an aspect?
1 minute left.
You guys walk out of the building, and Mr. Trent is there. And he's like, "Good job, guys. Yeah, that's gonna end it for today." And as he's saying this, three people with three I can't think of the word.
You can do it.
Three
Individuals?
People, administration,
three people with
robes.
are running, yelling, emergency, we gotta get to the Aquatic Center. There's been a
Security?
mishap there. Three security guys run.
There we go.
There
we
we
got
go.
there
That's
together.
it. And they're running, yelling, there's been an accident at the Aquatic Center. We gotta get there now. We need an ambulance there immediately.
What did I tell you guys?
And Mr. Trent looks very worried. And he says, "Okay, I gotta go deal with this. You guys, just head back to the elevator and stuff, and we'll see you guys next time."
Invisa orb time.
Can I invoke an
I don't
aspect
know,
really
guys.
quick before
Yeah,
we
you
end?
can invoke an aspect really quick.
I'd like to invoke Always Prepared, and a locker comes crashing out of the sky. I was hoping that'd get there sooner, but
Your locker
That's the end of
from
the
last
line.
episode comes
no,
crashing
another
out of the
locker,
sky.
because Beck thought ahead. He ordered a locker to come crashing into whatever this was while they were talking. While Mr. Trent was explaining what they were going to be doing, he's always prepared. And
Maybe
the locker worked last time.
A locker comes out and it lands, and
and no one laughs.
you hear someone in the crowd be like, "Is that the kid with the tidy whities?" That's the guy.
While he was drinking, damn, you got
Wait,
him.
the Aquatic Center.
That's gonna be it, guys. That's gonna be it.
We're leaving that on a cliffhanger?
Suspense! What happened to Trent 2?
The
It
crowd
wasn't Trent
shuffles.
2. There was someone else. I told you all. You're gonna
Um,
hear about this next time.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for this session. That was great.
Hi, too.
Thank you all for watching on
Thank you
Twitch.
so
Really
much.
appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun.
Can we get some poggers in the chat?
I
I
thought
hope
this
you-
one was better than the last one, which means we're on an uphill trajectory. So our next one's gonna be great.
Nice.
And now we have a mystery.
Yeah,
Intrigue.
so
Yeah,
come back for the
cliffhanger.
next one. That's gonna be happening. We moved our show back a week, so it's gonna be happening November 10th. Same time, same place. Please come to that. If not, we're part of RIT Improv. If we have workshops Mondays and Thursdays, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock on Zoom. Hit us up on Facebook. Check us out on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram if you are interested in learning improv or meeting the cool rock stars we got here playing these awesome characters. So thank you all, and have a lovely night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.